Why does a photon fly out at 300 million meters per second just after its creation? The answer lies in understanding the properties of magnets. If we break a bar magnet in the middle of its length, two new poles are created and the two magnets created will stick to each other. But if we break or cut the bar magnet along its length, the two thin bar magnets with matching poles will repel each other and try to turn 180 degrees and then stick to each other. If we forcefully hold them together and leave them suddenly, then magnets will fly off in opposite directions. This happens in the case of nucleus and photon. Photon being lighter flies off at higher velocity. When an electron jumps towards inner orbits, its associated tide on the nucleus bulges up and falls forward and creates a droplet which, due to repulsion, flies off. The high angular momentum prevents photon from turning its axis. We can get a rough estimate of its energy, mass, acceleration and force acting on photon. We know energy of photon is equal to hf, where h is Planck's constant and f is the frequency of photon. F is also equal to c by lambda, where c is velocity of light and lambda is wavelength of photon. So for a photon of wavelength nearly 0.5 micron, say green light, its energy is 3.973 into 10 to the power minus 19 joules. By Einstein's equation, mass of the photon is equal to E upon c square, which is equal to 4.42 into 10 to the power minus 36 kg. To estimate acceleration experienced by photon as it separates from nucleus, we use formula final velocity v is equal to initial velocity u plus acceleration multiplied by time for which force is applied. If we assume photon attains full velocity by the time it reaches atom's boundaries, we will get acceleration is equal to 8.987 into 10 to the power 26 meters per second square. So force acting on a new photon is equal to mass into acceleration, which comes out to be nearly 3.97 into 10 to the power minus 9 newtons. The estimated values of energy, mass, acceleration and force are as follows. The estimate of force of repulsion will help in study of magnetism of nuclear matter and finding the angular velocity of spin of photon and doing studies about velocity and other properties of electron which give birth to photon. Refer my website for my other works. Thank you.